Every city runs on belief. Belief that systems are working, that traffic follows rules, that power stays where it is supposed to stay. Lights change on time, streets obey patterns, and order pretends to be permanent. Tonight, that belief is tested. Neon spills across wet asphalt as engines breathe quietly in the dark. No alarms. No warnings. Just motion waiting for permission. 3 cars sit apart from one another, invisible in plain sight. They are not hiding. They are blending, because the cleanest moves are the ones no one thinks to watch. 3 cars. No sirens, no masks. Just timing and patience. The city moves as it always does, unaware that it has already been folded into something larger. The chase does not begin with speed. It begins with alignment. A single armored container truck cuts through the streets with practiced confidence, reinforced steel gliding through intersections it has crossed 100 times before. Private security, familiar routes, repetition mistaken for safety. Nothing about it feels urgent, and that is the mistake. Traffic lights shift in quiet obedience. Lanes open where they should not. Others tighten unexpectedly. Movement becomes suggestion instead of rule, and without a sound, the chase begins. Distance collapses. Engines rise. Reflections stretch into ribbons of color as luxury machines slide into position behind the armored truck. At first, security reacts with discipline, then with force. Speed replaces confidence. Formation tightens. The convoy pushes harder, unaware that every decision is being guided. The city bends. Lights change at the wrong moments. Traffic hesitates. One mistake becomes 2. The first collision is small, contained, almost excusable. A warning disguised as accident. Then, control slips. A security vehicle overcommits, loses grip, and concrete meets metal in a shower of sparks. Police arrive chasing noise, not intent. Red and blue lights carve through neon streets, responding to impact rather than understanding. Speed is misjudged. Angles are read too late. One crash becomes many. Vehicles slide into buildings never meant to feel momentum. Glass erupts outward. Storefronts explode into light. Empty offices echo with the sound of failure. The city pays for confusion, yet the chase does not slow. It sharpens. Gunfire flashes briefly, not reckless, not wild, just enough to remind everyone that control is thinning. Panic belongs to those who react, and no one here reacts. Above it all, the sky intervenes. A helicopter cuts through haze and light, its spotlight slicing across the roadway below. For a moment, the city holds its breath, but height does not equal advantage. Buildings rise, angles break, and the light loses its lock. The chase continues upward. Sirens fragment. Traffic falls away. Chaos fades behind them, leaving only the armored truck ahead, stripped of its shield and isolated by design. Speed gives way to direction. Asphalt becomes concrete. Noise thins into wind. The road climbs toward a rooftop plaza high above the city lights, and for the first time, the chase slows. That is when it becomes clear. This was never about escape. It was about arrival. The armored truck stops at the center of the rooftop, the city glowing beneath like an exposed circuit board. The container opens. There is no gold, no weapons, no currency. Light pours out instead. Data rises into the night. Names, timelines, transactions unfolding across surrounding buildings in massive, undeniable clarity. The city watches itself reflected in truth. Windows glow. Phones rise. Silhouettes freeze. Power exposed does not shout. It hums. There are no speeches, no celebrations. Engines start quietly. The cars depart in different directions, dissolving back into the system they briefly controlled. The armored container remains behind, open, silent, impossible to ignore. The city keeps breathing, but differently now. Some chases end with capture, some end with escape. This one ends with consequence. Fade to black.